Alright, this is Milestone 2 for game 475. I guess I'll start off by walking through the code. So I created 3 other model objects, a cone, a pyramid, and a diamond. I basically created these by hand and included the normals for each vertex. And then I used, obviously, the vertex triangle method that was demonstrated in class. So here's an example. The previous iteration, I had all the vertices and triangles here, and then I saved it to a file. So now, in this version of the project, the files or the models are loaded from those files. Let's see. So all the models are loaded here, and then followed by all the shaders that each of them use, and then also the textures. So I create basically like 36 different graphic objects. So 9 of each of the models, and then they all use like different shaders, so wireframe, solid objects. They use textures, lighting, and then you'll see that when I run the actual demo. I also created up here 2 separate cameras to start out with, and then be able to switch from one to another. Cameras also move throughout the scene. Let's see if there's anything else in the code. I don't believe so. So we can go straight into the demo. Alright, so as you see here, back up a little bit around. So I created basically each type of shader with each type of object. So they're all in basically rows or columns. So right now, all the way on the right is the diamond object, and then followed by the cone. It's the next one to the left, and then the cube, the next one to the left, and then finally the pyramid. As you can see, each of the objects have proper normals so that the lighting on the bottom green example shows up. So you can see different parts of the objects are like dark and light at the same time. What else? So here, obviously I'm moving the camera around, in and out, and then up and down, side to side. And then when I push C, it flips to the other camera. And obviously I can do the same camera movements with this one as with the other one. And then obviously you can flop back and forth. You can also reset each camera if you wanted to. So I reset one at a time. And then flip back to the other one. You can reset that one also. So the way I accomplish that is because obviously so that is right here. So I just created a bool. And then, because if you didn't check that every time, when you actually pushed the button, so in this case C for camera that I chose, you push the button, it'll like continuously flip-flop from one to another while the button's being pushed, because the update is run like multiple times throughout that push of the keyboard. To prevent that, I added a bool so that every time we push C, it sets the previous C value to true, so that the next time through update, it won't like swap the camera out. and then it'll only set the previous C to false if something other than C was pressed, or nothing was pressed at all. Let's see. I think that should about do it for the project. Thanks for watching.